Jump in the stands. No man, man. Odell with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Can Zeke deke again? It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Black 20. Right there, 56. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here we go. Like 80.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out.
Right there, 56. Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Roethlisberger now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. D.D. Westbrook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safety.
Black 20. Right there, 54 Mike. Check the out, check the out, check the out.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check, block 54, block 54. We want this.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Allen Bailey just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Ready? Black 20. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't even know why this Black is on.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Roethlisberger. The open man is Westbrook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Roethlisberger now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
50, like 20, just 66. Double dog, that's the way.
Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
56 is the mark.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game...
Black 20. Black by 4. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Watch quick.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
White 80. Moss 56. Strip the ball.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tim Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180. Check. Watch 54. It's on field.
Roethlisberger will throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL. A spot foul where it occurs.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alan Bailey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. He'll find Miller. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Big Ben. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They go to Elliott again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Black 20.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ballgame. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Prater's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature. Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Titans,
up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.
Fellas, we're not done yet. We still got more practice to go. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. Sunday's opponent is a tough one, so we need to be great out here today, okay?
What's that? What's that?
Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my bros be losing heart, he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems, be worried I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. See my money stacking up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, now my problems let me point up and it's magic. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Ready? White to the 3. Ready? To the set. 780. Ready? Get it! Set 180! 180! Ready? Ready? 180! Get it! Here we go. 180. Ready? Set. 188. Ready? Set. 180. Ready? Ready? 180. Ready? Set. 188. Ready?
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You've taken the first steps towards success in this league.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is.
Ready, 6. Mike's 56. You must be dreaming. No.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Miller. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Miller. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First down, Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now the second down throw on target. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He's going to let it go deep. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Bellamy. His first touchdown. On the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a... Murray now on first down. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
These two teams all tied after one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on third down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Tighten down. There you go.
First throw now for the backup, Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play certainly took a long time, and that's why a lot of coaches in training camp, they use a whistle or a horn at about 3 seconds because they want the ball in the hands of the quarterback.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds...
On the ready. Mike 54. You better be afraid of me. You better be.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Single, slot.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They'll run with Miller. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to air one out into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Allen. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Allen. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38.
On the double. And ready. 54's Mike. 5.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we have reached half due to time constraints.
Ready. 70, Indy. Get it. Go.
On play action, Allen going up top for Kupp. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Hey, you got 3 down.
Now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is Miller. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here.
Hit it. 56 is the mic. Record.
Allen now on 1st down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to throw again. Open man there. That's Belliman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. On the draw, Richard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary for. So after the INT, it's Allen. There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they said it.
Got it? 6. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Quit talking about it and wing it.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Open man is Uzomah. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, shoot.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high hop.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. So for the Bucs, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
All right, man, eyes up. Eyes up. Take a look what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense has
Ready?
leading me on. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what they mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag. At your mama crib ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining, I gotta to change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, but that don't stop the money. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Ready? Ready? Look at it. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Set. Ready?
Let's go.
Set.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
Set.
Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I story beat the hits, so do my dance all on a hater. I'm moving in the shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, look at Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I need it for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team.
Then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined.
Set! Get a lady! Get a lady!
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 22 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They run, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a
On first down at Stafford. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete to Wright. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to throw. Stafford. Wright's got it. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Stafford to the right side to Eric Ebron. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Stafford now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Freeman again, a first down carry. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, part of that's...
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's able to find Diggs. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stephon Diggs, 79 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear...
Set, 250.
56. Reverse.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play.
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives him a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.